Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So USF's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go.
Oh, a lot of space. He's at the tip. Touchdown, South Florida. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So SMU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. The Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Makes the grab. Turning it on. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. First down for this offense.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, SMU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
The Bulls decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The sure hands, it's Urlacher. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Urlacher. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Back to the ground with the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gonna take a shot. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you can tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Speeding down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, USF.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Snags it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
South Florida, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Tight end getting vertical. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy. Well, that last missed field goal is essentially a microcosm of the year it's been for this football team. Things just not going the right way on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Guys, it's just been that kind of year.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Fires it incomplete. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Using the quick game. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here comes the hurry up. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Caught in the backfield. It's 4. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got a man in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the returner is stopped. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to.
Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Finds a tight end down the gut. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Bulls have it with a first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Handoff from the gun. Shows him the stiff arm. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now.
There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The snap sets up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money. At midfield, he's got room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Mustangs are marching down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Pushes ahead. He is denied. No good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5.
SMU 28, South Florida.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They just keep firing. Gets it out quickly. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It's complete. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And a 1st down.
The RPO, it's complete. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to get it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. He'll keep it himself. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. They almost got a first down there, stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On the move. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He fires one deep over the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Urlacher. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Mustangs are rolling down the field. That's reeled in. It's Urlacher. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Urlacher. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Oh, they're after him. He wants it all. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it from the gun. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Mustangs line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for this offense. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. He's going for the goal line. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The pressure ramps up on third and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the route is on. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
48, South Florida, 23.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Plucks it out of the air. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a first down.
Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the fourth time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.